All that I would say is bring back the intellect. Set your priorities. Deal with your borrowings. Pursue your swadharma and put in that consistent effort in working on yourself. I'm telling you, this pandemic could be a blessing. It's a revelation. What is intellect? When situations are out of control, like the current COVID-19 pandemic, which affects job, health, etc., how intellect can help us to go in right direction? Questioner Shivaramanji. What is intellect? What is intellect? See, intellect is the potential in you to make choices. It is the potential in you which helps you to use your analytical skills, your logical approach, and arriving at a proper decision. That is your intellect. And intellect is something which we have to develop. It's an acquired skill. What you are being bestowed, the gifted with Purushartha, the potential of choices. That is equal in all of us. Purushartha, this what another word called self-effort, is equal. It is you're born, each one of us is born with it, but using the Purushartha is the potential, but intellect, buddhi, is something we develop on. We develop, which we put in effort and develop. So it is a skill you have to develop. It is not something which is given. See, this skill can be developed because of the Purushartha, self-effort in us. The potential of self-effort is there. Intellect is equipment which helps you to decide as to what you have to do. So, in this kind of pandemic situation which affects job, health, how intellect can help us to go in right direction. The people who are affected in this pandemic, health, wealth, position, relationships, are those who go through a turmoil are those who only worked on their intelligence, not on their intellect. You need an intellect to work on intelligence. Intelligence is what? You gain proficiency in a particular field of activity, not in all aspects. In one field of activity, you use your intellect, your thinking potential in gaining intelligence. You are an exceptional surgeon. You are an exceptional surgeon, or you could be a wonderful entrepreneur. You have used your intellect in gaining intelligence, and that's about it. But every other role of life, we are using our ego and our mind. Every other role of life, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to wealth, when it comes to society, we are functioning on our ego and our mind. Therefore, the problem, it is, if you use your intellect in all aspects of your life, a confluence of mind and intellect, we will not have a problem now. When I say problem now, it is one aspect is, I think those who are performing work which is not their swadharma, which is not their nature, are in trouble. It is not your nature. You have taken up to something because it is a safer option, because of a herd mentality, because someone else suggested it. It is those who are functioning on their swadharma. You could be, being an entrepreneur is your swadharma. Even in this time, you will find avenues of making money. Even in the World War, people made a lot of money. It is all the time. I'm not saying whoever is making money is working on their swadharma. There must be fellows who are misusing others' money as well. But swadharma, number one. Number two, if you have sustained, if you have sustained your value systems and worked on your relationships, there is always a sense of a caring, sharing, and giving. If you're brought in, there is you have set your priorities. You understand work is important, but you also understand being a spouse is even more important. Being a parent is much more important. You have right priorities in life. This is intellect helps you to have right priorities in life. Intellect helps you to take up to your swadharma. Intellect helps you to deal with your wealth. You may borrow. It will be manageable levels. Manageable levels. Intelligence, they say, look here, I have to show that I have achieved a certain status in life. Therefore, they borrow beyond their potential. That is why whoever has borrowed beyond their potential, and you observe these are intelligent people. Again, we have used our intellect to gain intelligence, but we have not used but in every other area of life, we are functioning on our mind and ego, on your likes and dislikes, on the whims and fancies of your ego. Therefore, there's a trouble. My work is predominantly charitable work. We are still taken care. We don't have any loans. And we live in a certain standard of living, but we don't take loans. And I am pursuing my Swadharma. I'm not an example, but our work has multiplied in this time. So anyone who's functioning on the Swadharma, you use your intellect. If you have used your intellect, see, if you have used your intellect before and you continue to use it, you are better off. You use your intellect only to develop your intelligence. Every other avenue you messed up. Therefore, the problem. All that I would say is bring back the intellect. Set your priorities. Deal with your borrowings. Pursue your Swadharma and put in that consistent effort in working on yourself. I'm telling you, this pandemic could be a blessing. It's a revelation that I need to. It opened up certain avenues which I was not aware of. Either I've taken it for granted. Now, I would suggest make sure your children, and I know Priyanka is a brilliant child, your children, they set their priorities right. They use their intellect in gaining intelligence, and they don't leave it at that. They use their intellect, a confluence of mind and intellect in every other role of their life. That will protect them from any kind of a pandemic, health or, see, a divorce could be a pandemic, internal pandemic. A loss of a person could be an internal pandemic. So the confluence of mind and intellects, again, spiritual alignment will help you. Let us not restrict our use of intellect only in gaining intelligence. Every other role of life it should happen. And then you see, it could be a pandemic. You're protected. There is an avenue of growth. You will be better off. So, right now understand, let it be a revelation. It is time for me to apply my intellect, a confluence of mind and intellect in every other role of life, and let me see the difference. It will take some time, but you will be happy that you have done that. And when it comes to your children, young as they are, I can see Vidya Vinodji's, all young kids there. I can't talk about her now, but at least the children, the young, and I know her daughter is brilliant. When she was very young itself, she was, when I say young, she's still young, she used to be very sharp in understanding. At this age you develop it. That the confluence of a pure mind and a sharp intellect. You not just protect yourself, you have taken up responsibility in protecting your environment. When I say environment, your organization, including your family and friends, it is one person like that can help a lot of people. So it is up to us to work on it. And the younger generation, I firmly suggest it. Develop your intelligence. I'm not saying don't do it. Please develop your intelligence, but understand merely developing intelligence and functioning on the ego and mind in other areas, it's an imbalance. It will destroy you. Your own intelligence will betray you after a while, because you will give in to your ego, you will give in to the indulgence of your mind, and in fact you will lose whatever you have. So watch out. So it's an interesting question, but nice of Shivaramanji to ask that question, because many other people will get benefited. You're okay, Shivaramanji?
Thank you. Very clear.